Okay, so describe this dance community and yoga community that you think you've identified that you might be able to reach out to through the internet.
The yoga community is pretty easily identifiable. I mean, all one has to do is go on the internet and click in yoga finders, and you can find yoga communities all over the United States. Uh, I'm getting ready to do a mailing to 9,000 yoga communities. Uh, the thing about yoga communities, they actually have a place. They have a center that they go to where yoga is practiced. And they're mostly about 80%, probably, maybe even more than 80%, are young women. You go into any yoga class anywhere in America, and there'll be like maybe 40 or 50 people doing yoga. Say the 50 people doing yoga, 45 of them will be young women.
And the dance communities?
The dance community, it varies. It's a little more, the dance community is nowhere near 16 million people. The dance community that you're referring to, with the free-form dancing and Gabriel Roth's 5 rhythms and contact improvisation, probably in the hundreds of thousands rather than in the millions. They're a fringe group, but they also spill over into connections with other parts of the dance community. People that do salsa, people that tango, people
a lot of them are body workers,
yeah,
therapists.
people that do swing dancing. I mean, there's a lot of dance communities. The thing that distinguishes the dance and meditation communities is they tend to be very, very focused on being peaceful, seeking inner peace, seeking non-violent ways of behaving, seeking a healthy environment. People do swing dancing probably are not that much into eating tofu as they are into steak and potatoes. You know, people into swing dancing, probably your regular run-of-the-mill ordinary folks. Same probably with salsa and tango. I think it's a fair thing to say that people who practice dancing regularly are people that are less prone to looking for more violent hobbies or more violent ways of solving problems or abusing women or whatever. So that 20 million people, if we could develop a movement that makes it apparent to the people in that community that if they become visible in the voting process, they could be a voting bloc that politicians are sensitive to in regard to what they place as part of their agenda. So they're more likely to be sensitive to putting being in favor of universal health care on their agenda versus one of the candidates coming out and saying, what we need to do is send more troops into Iraq. So that community would be, without ever even having to say it, would be more prone to being supportive of spending money on healthcare and education than on military solutions in a war against a country that never attacked us. So my energies right now are going into trying to reach the yoga, meditation, and dance communities with a sense of them becoming empowered as a block in support of a healthier agenda. Well, the first thing you have to do to vote is you have to register. And you can actually register online no matter what state you're in. Okay, here's the thing. To register to vote online and get information on voting by mail, because you don't have to go to the voting poll, you can get a mail ballot. It's called an absentee ballot, and everybody can vote by mail. You go to www.declareyourself, just the way it sounds, one word, declare, DECLARE, yourself.com. And you can also get registration information at pretty much any public library or post office. They usually carry registration forms. If you want to get information about the United Nations Millennium Goals, you just go on millenniumcampaign.org. That's spelled Millennium, Millennium Campaign, one word, .org. And you'll find that everything that is being done in every country on the planet to achieve these goals of eliminating extreme poverty, universal schooling for all children, gender equality and empowering women, reduce the number of women and children that die needlessly every day, stem the scourge of AIDS, TB, and malaria, and provide everyone with fresh water and toilets. Now, those are the Millennium Goals, the Millennium Development Goals. Those are the goals that 190 heads of state signed an agreement at the United Nations saying between the year 2000 and 2015, we're going to achieve those goals. That was a promise. It was a contract that they signed to do that. Are they meeting those goals? Well, partially. Will they meet them by the year 2015 at the rate they're going? No, because the money is going for war. And so we have to sort of make a decision about where we want to go with meeting those goals or increasing the danger of war by increasing military budgets. So there are some of the dance facilities that you can link onto if you want to find out more about ecstatic dance, free-form expression dance. One is the numeral 5 rhythms.com, and you'll find out about this extraordinary, wonderful form of dancing that I've been a part of for many, many years. And irregardless of age, sexual orientation, or any hang-ups anybody might have, when you go to a 5 rhythms dance, you are free to express yourself through the form of dance.